Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Thanks, Joe, for that speech. I'm sure I got lots of polite laughs. I've got no doubt you're all enjoying the celebrations. Finn has always been good at cooking up a show. I'm sorry that I'm not able to make this speech in person. Agent Quayle and I are on an extended field mission in the rural Rocky Mountains. I'm very honoured to make this speech as I've known Finn for a very long time and have gone through countless life milestones with him by my side. But I'll save all the soppy bullshit for at the end of the speech. I know what you're really here for. You're here for a good old story about your main man, Finnos. And I've got the story for you. This is the story of me and Finn's little adventure in Bangkok Airport. So, let me set the scene. But first, here's a funny video of Finn.
Hockey? Fuck it. Bad luck, Finny. Bad luck, brother. Oh, recovery position at all. Oh, no. Recovery position. Oh no. He's gonna look back at this and think, fuck.
I filmed most of it in portrait mode, sorry. So it's the end of our boys' trip to Japan, and we're about to fly home to go for Christmas with our families. So basically we've got one little stopover in Bangkok Airport before we can get home, and by little I mean 8 hours. So what me and Finn decide to do is that we think we'll go for a lounge because it's $60 and for 2 hours you get unlimited food and drink. It's a place to sit down, we'll do it. But none of the other boys want to spend the money and that's fine. So me and Finn decide to go. We walk in and it's great, you know, comfy lounges and it's just got pastries and stuff you can have, and then it's got a fully stocked bar. So what me and Finn did, we, you know, each like respectable human beings, we had a croissant and then we immediately moved to the Heineken. So, we smashed about 2 Heinekens each, and then our attention diverts to the bar of spirits and mixers, just completely left unattended. So it's all self-serve, you can pour as much as you want, and all different types. So yep, let's go. We start on some rum and cokes, like a bit of Bacardi and Coke. It was alright. I was sort of mainly sticking to the Bacardi and Cokes, but Finn was really going for it. He was trying absolutely every combination. He's like, oh, gotta have a bit of this one, bit of this one. It's like, oh, that's bad. Oh, drink it. Yeah, a bit of this, bit of this. Yeah, he was on the vodka, the rum, the absinthe probably. There was Kalalua in there. There was Southern Comfort. There was a lot of different things. So, and you know, we keep going up. We're having great yarns so far. We're reminiscing about the trip. We're sort of talking about stuff. And as we get more and more sort of trips to the bar, we start, you know, getting into really passionate politics talk and, you know, while getting increasingly more inebriated. Now, I think by this time, one of the ladies was like, yep, 15 minutes and your time's up. I'm like, yep. But we're actually getting quite drunk and quite loud at this point, because I'm pretty sure we scared that lady off. Can you shush? We scared that lady off. And so about 4 hours passed by of just power drinking. And I'm like, I don't want to look at the time. I somehow go, all right, I think we should go. So we get up out of the Mirage Lounge and we proceed to walk about 5 meters out before we sit on the bench. Finn goes, trying to sit down. We just sit down and he proceeds to sort of just slowly stop functioning and proceeds to just fall head in my lap. Now I'm thinking, oh, fuck, Finn has done it. So I get my phone out. I'm middle of traveling. My phone is on 1%. This is an iPhone 6 at the time. And it was on 1%. I managed to grab onto some bit of Wi-Fi in the airport. I say, SOS, Finn's fucked. This is to the boys group chat. We need help, don't know where we are, please help. So, I click send, I'm like, come on. I see Stubbies say, yep, coming. So I'm waiting there patiently. After, it could have been 3 minutes, it could have been half an hour, I can't remember. The boys rock up. So we got the Moth and Stubbies, they've come sprinting through the airport. This is after 2 weeks of, you know, $7 Japanese darts. And they get there, they're, oh no, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Specifically remember a lot of pacing and just stress like this. So I'm still sort of with him, like, we need to get him going, all right. So we're like, all right, Finn, you gotta get up. And so it's guy's super quick apartment tour. So basically over here, you got the door, and then you walk into the left and you got the kitchen. There's a flag we stole from the bar. And then this is the bit where it's all the boards and shit. And this is like all the cameras and stuff. This is all the posters that we stole from in town. Got that at a op shop. And then sat down, hear the boys, say hi boys.
How's it going?
Yeah, fucking got over here. The entertainment, it's all good. Shitter in here. Yep, you do poos in there. Then it's quail bead up here. Yeah, that's pretty good, eh? Concludes the apartment tour. Sort of gets up and he proceeds to vomit on the floor. The floor of the airport, just the bench in the middle, people are walking past. Yeah, he sort of gets up, he goes behind an advertising banner for a little bit more privacy. And we're like, yep, all right, this is absolutely not good. And then we managed to get him up. Oh, mate, let's get you to the toilets, We sprint into the nearest toilets, the girls' toilets, for some reason. He starts vomiting in the bowl where we start, take him to the sink, splashing water on his face. All right, mate, you gotta get up. You know, they're trying, I have a little bit of a moment. And then, I don't know, it was divine wisdom, divine intervention, or was it my soothing voice? But I just remember saying, mate, we're going to miss our flight if you do not get up and start walking. So, yeah, he gets up with his divine intervention on me, and yeah, he's like, all right, let's go. He just starts walking all over the place, gets his backpack on. We've got Kyle holding the back of his backpack with a firm fist and just sprinting / power walking through the airport. And this is a huge airport, we've got to get to our gate because it is boarding and we're on the other side of the airport and no idea where we are. So we get to the gate, the other boys are waiting and they're like, oh my God, we don't want to be associated with these boys, fair enough. So they sort of like go to the front, we're at the back, and then, Finn just walks straight through. There was, staff there wanting to check our bags. He just walked straight through. They're like, hey, come back. So yeah, we're like, Finn, yep. Comes back and walks onto the airport. Remember, Cujo was, originally going to be sitting next to Finn, but he was like, Trent, no, you're sitting there. You've got him into this. I was like, yeah, fair enough, mate. So I sit down. He's got it next to me. I've got my spew bag. And then he just starts going. And this is just, airport has not even, the airplane is just still not even moving. And yeah, I'm just holding it, and then I take it away. He's like, no, don't give it to me. There were, people there, very embarrassing. Lots of people were like disgusted / laughing at us. So yeah, flight attendant walks past. I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, travel sickness, which would have made sense if the plane was moving, but it didn't. And she's like, you need tablets? I was like, no, don't give him tablets. And then, yeah. And then he sort of just keeps gagging, like, when there's nothing left, but you're still gagging. It's like that, sort of, it's just noises. So it was sort of like those ones. And yeah, sort of gets taken away, passes out. Then me and him wake up. We're about half an hour from Melbourne. I think we've both come to realise, oh my God. We look around, the boys in front. It's like, Finn, what the frick was that? It's like, oh, jeez, what happened? He was like, what was the last thing you remember? Oh, last thing I remember, I think that lady was telling us that we had 15 minutes left. And I'm like, oh my God. So he's been blacked out for a good while now. So yeah, we catch him up to speed, everything that's happened. We're sort of, half of the boys are having a little bit of a go at him because it's like, oh my God, that could have been terrible. Yeah, and then, we look at him and someone says, mate, like, do you regret that or do you feel bad? He's like, nah, I feel pretty good about that. I thought it was just a time travel just to Melbourne. It's been great. I haven't had to stay up and travel. And that raised a few eyebrows, that explanation. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I just...
Now for the soppy shit. Finn, I'm so proud of the person you've become. We've just grown up together and sort of changed as humans together, and it's just amazing to see how far you've come as a person. And man, just love you. I love you like a brother, man, because you are my brother. And you know, building an amazing life for yourself. You've got your own style, own personality. It's great. You've got GF that's out of your league. You've got it all figured out, mate. And even though I'm not there, I'm sending you a big old hug and kiss, because I love you, mate. I love you. I now speak directly to you, Aiden Finos. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to survive the onslaught of drinks that will be forced upon you and your soul. God save you. Thanks for listening to my speech.